Everyone, welcome to the FearFans podcast. I'm your host, Don Elmy, and with me is my co host, Nick Mullet. And so, for first time, we are doing this podcast in the same room because, it's St. Patrick's Day, and he's got this whole place decked out with all kinds of decorations. Seriously, you always go above and beyond with decorations at every holiday.
Oh, yeah. And I've already promised this is not everything yet, though, because I do have a lot of lights here. But I told Don that as soon as Jill would join in, I would start turning on the lights. And then we would probably go on a little tour like we did for Valentine's Day so everybody can get a good view of exactly, because obviously you can't see everything here. So just want to give a quick shout out. What's going on, Joanne? Good to see you again. I shouldn't not to jump off the bridge. I don't know what that. Oh wait, I shouted, "Don't jump off the bridge." Oh, she must have saw the pictures of us when we were in Chicago.
Oh yeah. So yeah, first of all, happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope everybody is enjoying the holiday. Hope those who are drinking, hope you're drinking responsibly. And yeah, right before this podcast, we went to downtown Chicago with two of our friends, with Rochelle and Kevin, and explored. Looked at the water, the river, the Chicago
River.
Chicago River. The water is all green. Every year they always dye it green.
So. Since 1962, they've been doing it.
Oh yeah.
And Joanne just asked a question about how do they get the water. So the way how they do it, Joanne, is I'm not exactly sure what it is.
They slaughter a bunch of leprechauns and dump their blood in there.
Yeah, if you want to put it that way, that's a belief. But no, how they actually do it is they've shown it on television a few times. It's a couple of boats that go through the river and they use some kind of chemical of some sort that's green, like green. It doesn't kill any of the fishes though, so it's not toxic. But they that's how yeah, thank goodness for that. Otherwise we would have had a lot of dead fish. But they spray it all over throughout the entire river. So like I said, they've been doing that now for over 60 years, since 1962.
Yep. Yeah, it's thank God that's
hello, Nix.
And Mr. Leprechaun.
Mr. Leprechaun.
There you go. Yeah, and thank God no fish are harmed from that dye. Otherwise, PETA is gonna be on Chicago's case like nobody's business.
Yeah, Chicago knows better than to do something like that.
Oh yeah. And since it's St. Patrick's Day, we decided to go cover a huge cult favorite among horror fans around this time of the year, and it is the 1993 flick Leprechaun, and it serves as the first big movie that Jennifer Aniston was in, the kind of movie that she wants to forget, especially after the huge successful career she built up right after that, starting with Friends, the sitcom that she was in a year later when she played Rachel.
Yep. So it's just amazing how some of these movies out there, as bad as they may are, they are always like the debut of very successful actors and actresses that have these big careers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Jennifer Aniston and Warwick Davis are the two biggest names in this. There was also let's see, Mark Holton, who played Ozzy, but he's he's primarily known for this role as well as his role in Pee-wee's Big Adventure, where he plays Francis, Pee-wee's rival.
Yep.
Yeah, so he went from a Tim Burton film to this little gem.
And then 25 years later, he was in Leprechaun Returns. Hey, we got a couple wishes here. Thank you, Mr. Nice Guy. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, too. Thank you, Lauren. Lauren's in the house. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patty's Day. Yeah, so...
Oh, I continue talking. I left my gloves. I just got to run over. Just continue talking, though, okay?
Okay.
Be right back.
So, yes. So, Leprechaun was released in, like I said, 1993, but strangely enough, it was released on January. And it's what? They couldn't just wait a couple months to have a theatrical release and potentially get a bigger audience for St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
Geez, Sykes. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the one thing that always bothered me about that film is that, it's one of the biggest, that's the big wasted opportunity for them. They could have waited a couple months to release it in time for St. Patrick's Day.
I know. Yeah, back in January of 93, it's it's just 2 months short. I don't get it. Yeah. Pee-wee's nemesis.
Yeah, I can't click.
I got it. You got it. You got to click it this way.
Oh, yeah. Pee-wee's nemesis. Yeah, Francis. That's him.
30 years ago.
Yeah, this year marks the 30th anniversary of Leprechaun. So, Oh man, and Jennifer Aniston, she was like around, it was early 20s back then, like 23 or something.
Paul Shenner wasn't even alive then, so something tells me he's younger than the rest of us.
I was I was not even a year old when that film came out.
When that came out, that was about a month before I even came into this world. So at that time, I still didn't exist.
And this was just the one of 2 Leprechaun movies that were gained a theatrical release, because after the second one had bombed, the rest of them were released straight to video. But they maybe they should have released the third one in theaters, because the third one actually did like do well in the home box in the home video industry.
You know, I can kind of see it that in a way. 1993. So your son's the same age as me, Lauren.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Jeremy, good to see you.
Hey, Jeremy. Happy St. Patrick's Day, man.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Great series. Yep, it is. With just one, actually, no, first scratch that, 2 exceptions.
I already know what they are.
First one, Leprechaun 4 in space. Did not like that at all. It was a complete joke. Because you could tell they were just low on ideas when they're just at the point where they're sending your main character to space, just cause.
Yeah, really. It's like, how much further can you go with Leprechaun?
I know. And then finally, the one film that I consider to be the biggest insult of the entire series, and it is Leprechaun Origins, released in 2014. A movie that has absolutely nothing to do with the Leprechaun that we know, nothing to do with the story. It's just a creature feature, and the trailer itself is a lie, saying that it's the origin story of a big horror icon, and they even have the sound of a leprechaun laughing at the end of the trailer.
And the only thing I'm just going to say about that movie, for anyone who, like, for those who worked on it, especially those who didn't know what was going to happen, I'm sorry.
Same here. Condolences.
Very quickly, Jeremy, someone said this to me earlier on the Frighteners. Cal, you guys are looking a little green.
That time of year. Me either. Oh, yeah, like, I don't let's see. Paul, I'm with you.
I know, right? Yeah.
I'm with you. That movie was a joke. I mean, but then Leprechaun Returns, that's when it's like, even though it didn't have Warwick Davis, it still was pretty faithful.
It remained true, to at least to the character in some way.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, the only person that did return was Mark Holton, reprising his role as Ozzy 25 years later.
Yeah. Kind of makes you wonder, though. I mean, we already knew, like, just Jennifer Aniston's character, you know, was already dead. Tori, but kind of makes you wonder whatever happened to the other characters, including the kid.
Probably gone as far away from that farmhouse as possible.
Oh, wait, hang on. What Jeremy said. With Origins, I didn't like that he didn't look anything like the original, and you barely even saw him at all.
Yeah. Like I said, that movie, that description that they give you in the trailer is a complete lie. That's not the Leprechaun that we know. It was a creature feature that makes these stock lion roaring sounds.
Yeah.
It was
so. Well, I know. Wait, what?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it just growled like it was a pissed off lion or something at a zoo or something.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
How stupid is that?
Mr. Nice Guy, yes, I know the green lights look awesome, but when Jill comes on and Don is able to, you know, because I know, of course, I got to stay with him so we could talk about the movie, but once Jill comes on, there's more lights I have here. I just haven't turned them on yet, so just you wait. There's more to come.
Yeah, I wanted to mention Jill is going to be joining us soon. She told us she was going to be a little bit late, so
yeah, she'll be on. She'll be on a little bit later. Ozzy, yeah.
Oh yeah, Ozzy. So let's talk about the first film. The original starts off where where the leprechaun is like counting his gold and swearing vengeance on it, even doing so through rhyme.
Yeah,
he's got
Ireland.
In Ireland. Oh man, yeah, we're both of Irish descent, so.
Yep, Irish from my mom's side of the family. So even if I'm only half Irish, that still means I got Irish blood.
Yeah, dad's side.
That's your dad's side. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah. And so, yeah, like he swears that anyone who takes his gold won't live through the night. But yes, but then there's a man who puts that to the test. That man named O'Grady, Dan O'Grady, who travels to Ireland. It doesn't actually show this happening. He just describes it to his wife later when he gets home. So he travels to Ireland and catches the leprechaun, and the rules are when the leprechaun's caught, he has to give up his gold.
Yep.
But this Leprechaun, he's about to find out in the hardest way. The Leprechaun doesn't take kindly to those rules.
He's the one. It's like he's the one leprechaun that doesn't want to follow those rules.
Oh, and yeah, and then he's like driving. Well, no, he's not driving. He's being driven back to his house in a limo. Yeah, and when he steps out, she downs the rest of his Jameson. And seriously, we're not even like 5 minutes into that film, and they're already throwing in that stereotype.
Yeah. While you're talking, I'm also going to switch this so it says you and me because it just says me on. I just noticed that.
Oh yeah.
No, you can continue talking as I'm doing this.
I see Lauren's comments saying I'm only 3% Irish according to my DNA. Oh, nice. I'm guessing you took one of those. What do they call those? Those tests that you do to find
like
out?
ancestry or
one of those tests where you like put your DNA on something and on this the swab or something, and then they tell you like where your ancestry is.
Yeah.
I want to do that. I want to see just how far back my ancestry goes.
What's up, Sarah? Yep. She found us.
Hey.
Caleb also just said, Origins would have been a good standalone film.
Caleb. Oh, you know what? That's my buddy from the university.
Oh, okay.
In case you didn't know.
Oh, I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, Caleb. Yeah, great guy.
Awesome.
Great guy.
Welcome. Same with Jeremy, Irish on his dad's side.
Nice.
Security lights all over his house and some LEDs. Yeah, Lauren was. Yeah, I was right. Ancestry. That's what Lauren was using.
Oh, nice. Sweet.
Personally, don't trust those things. Oh, I think he's talking about the ancestry.
Yeah. Well, I haven't tried it, so I can't say.
She's mostly French.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I have a little bit of French in me too, Lauren.
Yeah. Well, I don't have. Oh, here.
WKU
represent. Yeah.
Western Kentucky University.
Right, that's my school. Almost 8 years now since I graduated, man.
Unbelievable. It's just imagine how time has flied. Unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
What Jeremy just asked me. Oh, wait, that's 23andMe genetic testing as well.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I see all those commercials for that. I was trying to remember the name of that. Yeah.
Okay, so that's right here. Like, how can you even see with those flashing lights?
I know. I think these flashing lights here. Maybe you should switch those off. You're going to give someone epileptic seizure. You're going to cause someone to have an epileptic seizure.
Well, no. Let me first answer this question for Jeremy. I can see actually perfectly well with this. I mean, it may not look like it looks bright, but it's actually not terrible. So I'm honestly, I can see perfectly well. It's not causing any issues. Wait. It causes seizure. Lawrence. Oh, she's 50% French. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Like how everyone's laughing at it.
Oh man. So anyway, after he downs that Jameson, like I said, his stereotype, goes up to his wife and shows her the gold that he had gotten from the leprechaun inside of that urn. It makes you think that it's like because originally he was supposed to go to Ireland. They said something about him burying his mother's ashes.
Yeah.
And it was like an urn. She thinks that it's his mother's ashes, but nope, it's gold that he just hid inside that urn. Saying, "Oh, I caught a leprechaun and he made him show him where the gold is. It's the rules, But but then she soon finds out that story is very accurate because Leprechaun has come back to take his gold and kill anybody who gets in his path.
That's right.
And so by hiding in Dan's suitcase and and just sings "Mary Had a Little Lamb" like in a child's voice. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Leprechaun can disguise his voice in this film. I'm not sure if that's part of the Leprechaun's lore, but
it's just simply part of his powers.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's part of the real life lore of leprechauns, but yeah, it's a movie, whatever.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget. Like we just said, this is a leprechaun that doesn't follow the rules. So that probably also goes for his powers too.
Good point. And so, then scares her until she falls back down the stairs and cracks her neck. Then, I wanted to mention the leprechaun. Warwick Davis does an amazing job with it. I mean, this is a man who I've seen in all kinds of great movies. Starting, I think. One of his first biggest movie was where he was in Return of the Jedi playing Wicket, the leader of the Ewoks.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. It looked like little teddy bears.
Yeah, I remember that. Hey, Chantel's in the house from South Africa. Good to see you, Chantel.
Hey, Chantel. Thank you for joining us.
Jeremy just made a good point. Leprechaun was originally supposed to have been a straight-laced horror, but Warwick kept injecting comedy into his, but I remember that. Yes.
Oh yeah, because the trailer for the first Leprechaun movie, it came off as they tried to make it look like a serious horror film.
Right.
They did, like, with the music, the tension, the suspense building up. Like,
I remember that trailer. Yeah.
yeah.
Nick, there's something on your face. I'm not surprised. I know I'm gonna be getting a whole bunch of those tonight.
Nice. Oh man.
Can't even see his face. Bye, Michelle. Oh, hi, bye, Chantel.
Hi, Chantel.
It is pretty late out in South Africa, so I can see where. Yeah, it's got to be at least like.
Yeah,
I think it's got to be like 3:30 in the morning. I think.
I was about to say, how many hours are they ahead of us, man?
They're about probably almost as far as like how parts of Europe and the UK are.
Nice. Oh, here, Nux Ulrich says pot of gold at the end of a rainbow, and the leprechaun just booby trapped it. Yeah, that's what Leprechaun should have done. Just set up landmines all around, and yeah, he's got nothing to worry about. Yeah, the reason why I bring up landmines is because use that to take down some enemies in The Last of Us Part 2. I've been playing that lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay.
you could actually do that in the game. I think. Yeah, like we just got finished. We, like everybody else who's a fan of The Last of Us on HBO Max, we have finished it. We cannot wait to cover that on the podcast. Yeah, I'm thinking we should do that. Not this next week, though, for the following week, because I want to go over Megan first.
Right. Yeah. Great. All I'm just going to say for now is fantastic ending. Great show. If you haven't seen it, watch now, because I'm going to say this now. Once we start talking about The Last of Us, I might even put a little banner on the bottom of it that it will be containing spoilers. So just a word of mind.
Oh yeah. That's right, and it's not much spoilers to those who have played the original game like I did.
Yeah,
10 years ago.
Exactly. Oh, I was right. Yeah, what Chantel said. Yeah, she said it was almost 4:00 in the morning over there. Yep.
Wow. Oh, here. Jeremy says spoilers don't exist.
Not for him. He doesn't care.
Not for me. It's like I do care if it's something that I've not familiar with, have not seen before. But since I've played the game and they're adapting almost everything from the game, like the spoilers is not really much spoilers to be had. The question is, though, where are they going to go from there? Are they going to continue? Are they going to come up with original material for the next season, or are they going to try to go with the story of Last of Us Part 2?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, not going to say what happens because I know you haven't played the game. So
it is what it is, though. As he said, tell Jade there will be. You know what? We've already talked to. I've talked to Jill already. I think she's going to start watching The Last of Us. So
she hasn't seen it yet.
Maybe she was. I thought
she did.
Oh wait, you know what? No, let me take that back. She has started watching. I just don't know exactly which episode she's up to yet.
Oh, okay, I hear you.
Of course, we could always ask her when she comes on.
For sure. When she comes on, yeah, we'll check with her, see what
Jeremy said right there.
It is good. Yes, it is a great show.
Oh yeah, it's a great show.
Amazing show.
Last of Us came up as Last of Us in the closed captions.
Nice.
Megan for Jill.
Oh yeah, she's seen Megan, so we'll cover that next week.
Yep, she's already seen it.
Oh yeah. First game and the TV series are my favorites. Oh yeah, first. Oh yeah, and first game is awesome. Mr. Light Guy. Yep, that's what you are, Nick.
I actually first thought he was trying to say the other YouTuber, Mr. Nice Guy. That's what I was thinking.
Nice. So yeah, as Dan comes back after hiding the gold, which we find out later he had done so inside of a rusty old Jeep. What was it? Like one of those really old vehicles.
I thought it was like a pickup truck,
something like that. But yeah, anyway, he hides the gold and finds that the leprechaun's in his house and is prepared. He faces the leprechaun with a 4-leaf clover, which is its biggest weakness. The only thing that can stop the leprechaun. Goes downstairs, finds his wife dead, and then shoots the leprechaun, which just leaves him unconscious. It doesn't kill him, which I always thought was kind of weird.
He has his powers. Again, he defies the rules of what other leprechauns do.
So he defies mortality as well.
If you want to put it that way, that should be fine.
Yep. So Dan picks up the leprechaun, puts him inside the crate, nails the crate shut, and dumps gasoline all over it. Then goes upstairs about to light it, but he has a stroke. Now I'm not sure if it's because of what happened that caused him to have a stroke, straining himself, or if the leprechaun had used his magic to cause a stroke.
He did say that he was going to curse him.
Yeah, so that's what my guess is. It seems more like something that the leprechaun did. It causes him to have that stroke.
Right.
Yeah, right. It's about to set a blaze. Burn in hell, you little green bastard. And of course, match went out, and Leprechaun is stuck there.
He's just imprisoned.
Yep. Yeah, because he left the 4-leaf clover on top of the crate. Smart move. And yep, and then we skip forward 10 years, and Jennifer Aniston. This is where we're reintroduced to Jennifer Aniston, who plays the that cliched spoiled rich girl.
Right.
Yeah. Who I'm guessing is from California. At least I think. Yeah.
I think she said California in the movie.
So. Yeah, she did. So yeah, the character's name is Tori Redding. She travels there with her dad. Dad is enthusiastic about the house, which happens to be the house that the O'Grady house, where the leprechaun is still trapped inside the crate in the basement.
Yep.
Yeah, and she's always complaining, and also has one of those big cell phones. Only she calls it her portable phone.
Those big box shaped phones they had back in the day.
Yeah, when this is 1993, a time where not that many people had had cell phones. It's only for the super rich.
Yep.
But now all of us have them, and it's like a TV now.
And who would have guessed that they would go from these box-shaped phones to something that's like a mini television that just about it was like the type of thing, of course, that people back then said you would have to be super rich to own one of those things. And now pretty much just about almost everybody around the world has them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, cell phones sure have come a long way.
They certainly have.
Yeah. And so immediately she's disgusted by the house, saying, "I'll just go rent a hotel. You can come visit. I got a card. I'll pay money for it." And the dad's like, "Do you really think money's all you need to get in this life?" I'm thinking, well, when you become wealthy like Jennifer Aniston, I mean,
she it's almost like as if he would never think she'd be this. It's almost like he would never think she would be this successful. And look where she ended up.
Yeah, the very next year she started being successful with Friends.
Yep.
Playing Rachel, and she was paid really well for that show. I was told that she got paid about, what was it, $1 million per episode, something like that.
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, one of the most successful sitcoms of all time. And she really hit the ground running when that series started.
It's even more funny to think too, because actually, I mean, not necessarily it's related to you said Friends, right?
Yep.
It's even more funny that Don, if you think about it, just right before we started the movie, I turned on the television, to get things ready. And what was playing on television? It was Friends.
Friends. Yeah, that's when we do that. Yeah, to add some context, every year we do this screening for a St. Patrick's Day party where we have Leprechaun playing.
It's another one. We probably said this in the last one for My Bloody Valentine. It's another one of those what I always call my holiday movie nights. So, honestly, I'll just throw this out. We usually try to do at least basically 7 of them for each holiday. I mean, not just obviously for the movies, but basically have a get together. A lot of times we throw a party for Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day,
yep,
Easter, 4th of July, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. So even though we're always watching the same thing, and some people would say, well, don't you ever get tired of watching these movies? As far as I'm concerned, as far as you're concerned, we always, no matter how many times we watch them, we just always like watching them. They're a lot of fun, and it's just something that has become literally a tradition for a lot of us. So
totally.
It may be the same movie, but we just have fun with it anyway. It's it just gives that feeling of, oh man, this is coming up. I know what we're going to be watching.
I want to attend one of Nick's parties.
Sarah, if you lived close to us here in Chicago, I probably would have no problem whatsoever having you over.
It's easy to prank people with black tape in front of a camera in a public restaurant.
What is he talking about? I have no idea what he's talking about.
And make it seem like you're taking pictures of them. Oh.
I don't know.
Man.
I have no idea what Paul's talking about, so let's just move on with the next one.
I do. Yeah.
What? No Arbor Day or no hot dog day? What? Okay. First off,
Arbor Day is the day where you plant the trees.
okay, yes, that's fine. But okay, first off, when the hell is what the hell and when in the hell is hot dog day? And secondly, there's nothing I could wear, or there's no movies I could think of that deals with Arbor Day. And it's not really a holiday. That's just a special day.
Let's see. Well, Arbor Day. Well, maybe Killer Plants, Little Shop of Horrors.
There's also that movie Day of the Triffids.
My God.
Did you ever see that one?
No, and I don't want to.
No, it's actually really good.
Oh wait, is it what I'm thinking? Oh wait, you know what? I think I confused it with something else. Never mind.
The Day of the Triffids that came out in the early '60s. I saw that. It actually kind of freaks me out.
Okay, you know what? I was thinking of something else. That's my bad.
Yeah, you got to see Day of the Triffids. That's like, even though it's an old movie from the early, The Happening. That's is that what you were thinking?
No, not that. But it was but yeah, Jeremy. Yeah, that is a pretty bad movie. I hated it seeing in theaters in 2008. Still hate it today.
Yeah,
because it's like it makes you want to see it just to wonder what's going on, but the payoff is stupid.
Oh my God.
It's just that all the plants have turned against mankind and they're releasing a neurotoxin that causes people to kill themselves. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, Day of the Triffids does something a little similar, except it's these plants it's these killer plants that shoot spores into people's faces, but it's actually a lot more a clever story. But even though it's an old movie, it kind of the day that celebrates hot dogs.
That's what it is. Yeah. That's when you go to the Wiener Circle downtown, where they pretty much you know what that place is, right?
Yes, and I will never go over there.
Yeah, because you don't want to get trash talked to, huh?
I mean, I did hear. Well, I will say this: I do know that during the day they don't display that behavior. It's after like midnight that they display that behavior.
Yep.
So if I ever do go, I'm only going during the day, not at night.
You should see that Conan O'Brien skit where
I have seen that,
where they have tried up the insult comic dog go there.
Yeah, I have seen that video.
Hysterical. Same day as St. Gertrude's birthday. She is the patron
of cats.
Of cats.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but still, it was weird, but still, Killer Trees. Yes.
Oh, Killer Trees. That's the movie. Another movie from the '60s. The Navy versus the Night Monsters.
Oh, here, Poison Ivy plants. He's referring to the Batman villain.
Okay.
Yeah, Poison Ivy.
Yeah,
the eco-terrorist.
Yeah, Killer Trees. That's Navy versus the Night Monsters. That came out in the mid-'60s. In fact, Svengoolie showed that movie several years ago.
Yep. And what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So Tori is just about to leave the house because she's overly disgusted, saying, "Oh, Billy."
Sorry, I was just trying to get it up.
Hey, thank you for watching. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, Eileen. Eileen's in the house. Eileen, you scare me. What's the matter with? Why am I scaring you, Eileen? Am I making you nervous right now?
Oh, you're referring to Full Metal Jacket. I got you. Yeah. I'm here.
That's what she said.
Wow. Here. Seeing you together in the same room for the first time. Yes, we decided that since it's St. Patrick's Day, we just got back from hanging out with friends. I decided to stop here at Nick's place and have a proper background for the holiday. Yeah, because he really lights up this place like more than anyone I know.
And like I said earlier, as soon as Jill comes in, that's when I'm going to turn on the rest of the lights. So now you guys can get a full display of all the lights I have to offer. Because again, this is not it. This is not all of them.
I gotcha. Oh, here, Jennifer Aniston in her first movie role. Yep, first major movie role, because before this she was like an extra in a couple of films, I believe.
Yeah,
but yeah, she looks back to this film and does not like talking about it.
Right. Oh, Sarah's. This is what Sarah's was. Tree-Venge.
Oh, I was thinking of Tree-Venge.
Jeremy watched the video. Speaking of Sven, he watched this because I told you I sent him the new song that Svengoolie did for Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Awesome. Glad you liked it, Jeremy. Let's see.
Click that.
I agree with Eileen. If I see you coming my way with those glasses on, I'm going the other way.
Nice.
Wait till Jill comes in. Because I got a Don needs someone to talk to while I'm doing, while we're waiting. So
Yes.
I can't go until Jill shows up.
The Shamrock Shake. He's a big fan of the Shamrock Shake. I'm not.
I actually have it coming on the way. It's going to be here soon. So at some point, we'll have to run up and go grab it.
Hey, Don. Also, Don, can you react to Watch Mojo's top 10 stories that don't exist anymore? Oh, stores that don't exist anymore. Sorry, I can't read it. But I'll consider that. Top 10 stores that don't exist. Yeah, because if just add some context. For those of you who are watching and don't know, on my YouTube channel, I run I do reaction videos where I react to all kinds of online content, like comedy videos, movie related content, music videos, and occasionally I react to some Watch Mojo. And so yeah, Billy wants me to react to another one of their videos, which I will certainly get to, Billy. I'll put it on the list because right now I'm getting more requests than ever. I'm loving this.
Okay, so just very quickly, Dick is definitely lighting up the place. Oh my God, I love this comment what Sarah said. Read this one. Okay. Still a green serial killer basement. Don, make sure to check in on Monday.
No, don't worry, I will. I will survive.
Oh, and you know what? Maybe we should show Jack too when we give the tour of the basement, because Eileen was asking, what does Jack look like this season? Okay. Like I said, once Jill comes in and I get everything on, we'll give the tour. And We show you how Jack looks because he's just upstairs.
Yep. And let's see what was I going to say. Oh yeah, this is where we met this one character who I swear looks like Kevin Bacon and someone else. He just has that look to him. Actually, no, he has no. You know what? He has Kevin Bacon's hair, but Jim Carrey's face.
I never even thought of it that way.
Hey, his name is Nathan, and is the painter of the house. And I'm guessing he had just arrived because we didn't see him before when Tori and her dad had driven up to that house.
Yeah, and it's just funny to think for someone like him, just the actor who played him, obviously, this was not his first time being in a horror film, of course. He was also, which we're going to be watching in just a few weeks, because this is the closest type of horror movie we could watch basically for Easter. And it's not even an Easter horror movie, but at least it takes place in the month of April. He was also a few years earlier in the 1986 comedy slasher film, April Fool's Day.
Yep, that's right. And you know what? There actually is a fairly decent Easter horror film. You know what it is? Critters 2.
I remember you told me about that one. Yeah. I still haven't seen that one.
Oh, yeah. See the first Critters. That one's actually better.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The first two Critters are the only ones that are worth seeing. Unless you want to see the first debut role of Leonardo DiCaprio. That's in Critters 3. But yeah, still a bad movie. But yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio is pretty much the only thing they have going for it.
I'm so sorry to ask this question, but if Critters 2 is what you're saying, is it better than that bunny movie we saw a couple years ago? Please tell me that.
The movie we do not speak of.
We do not speak of. I just want to know, is it better than that one?
Far better. We swore never to speak of that.
Yeah, that is the only time I'm going to say something about. We will never speak of this again. I just needed the reception if you compare the two.
Yeah, La Critters 2, I consider that a good Easter film because it takes place on Easter.
We're not look at this. They're all asking the movie we do not speak of. We are not revealing the title of it. I'm sorry, but we just can't.
Oh no, it's not Night of the Lepus.
It's not Night of the Lepus. It's something. It is bad. It's not just bad. It's horrid.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's better you don't know.
It's better you don't know. And
believe us, we are helping you by keeping it from you.
We were victims of it. So please.
We are preventing you from being victims.
I've just and if you don't and also if you donate, you too could save a life.
you too can save hundreds of others from ever seeing and being traumatized by this horrible, god awful mess.
Yeah.
I want to say something worse, but I refuse to say anything explicit on my channel.
Yeah. Well, Jeremy. Here's Jill just showed up. Hey, Jill.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day to you too.
We're all green.
Yep, we're all green.
Well, now that you're here, there's actually something I'm also going to show here throughout the basement. So, Don, why don't you take it away while I get the lights going? Okay?
For sure, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Yeah. So, yep. So, welcome, Jill. So, we were just talking about the what we did at St. Patrick's Day. We all went downtown with friends to see the Chicago River. Dyed green. So, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was awesome. It was the first time in 10 years since I've even seen it.
Yeah. I thought you were hoarding the coins like the Leprechaun does. Wow.
What?
Sarah's saying, I thought you were hoarding the chocolate coins like the Leprechaun does.
No, nothing like that.
I even had
It's
chocolate.
just one of the lights here fell, so I'm just putting it back quickly.
I need to get some of those chocolate gold coins.
Oh, man. I haven't had those in years.
I know.
Last. Yeah, you might want to save that for another time.
No, I'll save it for last.
Oh, it's.
I'm trying to see Nick's. Everything's green in there. How'd you guys get it so green?
I didn't do it. I didn't do any of it. This is the first to me being here, like with all set up like this. But,
LED lights. Your LED lights.
oh yeah, he there's overhead lights here that he got. LED lights that are that come in green.
Okay.
You should get one of those smart bulbs, Nick. Some of those, screw them in and have them controlled by remote. That way you can just change the colors without having to constantly remove. Yeah,
No, they are those bulbs.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, nice. Sweet. And we were just discussing Leprechaun. We were just at the point where Jennifer Aniston, his character Tori, had met Nathan, one of the three painters in the film. Yeah, that company that's called Three Guys That Paint. It's like, really, that's what they can come up with.
That's funny.
Yeah. And there was the kid named Alex, Nathan's brother, and also Ozzy, who is played by Mark Holton, who's been in quite a few films I'm familiar with. The biggest one, other than this, is like I said before, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, where he played Francis. Yeah, mm-hmm. Pee-wee's rival. Yeah, so yeah, he went from a Tim Burton film to this. And he I actually did some digging on him years ago and found out that he played John Wayne Gacy at one point.
Oh, okay, yeah, his face looks familiar for that.
Yeah, that's probably why they decided the role, because they just thought he had one of those faces, I guess.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he played kind of like, even though he's comedy in it, he has he can pull off a creepy factor too.
Oh yeah.
Guess what also just came in? My Shamrock Shake.
Right.
I forgot about that. Let me see if I can order it on Uber Eats.
That's what I did.
That's what he did.
Oh, did you? Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
We were supposed to go. We were going to stop at McDonald's, but unfortunately, the person on the checkout, the drive-through was taking a while, so we ended up going to Wendy's instead. But I still had a taste for the Shamrock Shake, so I just got through Uber Eats.
Yes. Oh, here. Nick Ulrich says, I have a coin from the Pirate Age. Oh, nice.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Hey, Nick Ulrich, maybe you should check underneath your city, see if you can find the rest of the treasure and a pirate ship with your friends. Yeah. Worked pretty well for Sam from Lord of the Rings.
My grandpa used to collect coins too. So, I mean, we're a collecting family. I'm just not that organized to be like that beautiful collection I've always dreamed of. Just go into a room with a big old table of collections and everything's like in order and years and tagged or whatever, cataloged. Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Nice. Oh, here. Next one might be the pirate zombie for like in Pirates of the Caribbean.
What did she say?
I like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Nick Ulrich was talking about how he had that gold coin. Now Sarah's saying that he might be one of the pirate zombies from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hey, that's a movie idea.
Nice.
Just the zombies. Do a zombie movie with all pirates. Not Pirates of the Caribbean, though.
They had to have done something like that. There's no way no one's ever attempted that. They had. Someone out there did that. I'm sure of it.
I would have to agree with you on that.
Yep. And so, yeah, one of the big favorite things about Leprechaun is Warwick Davis's performance as the Leprechaun. Yeah, it's like he's trying to be a serious horror villain, but at the same time being a comical horror villain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and here, Don, I love your enthusiasm. You make me want to go watch these movies. Oh,
yeah. Definitely.
Eileen. Yes.
Eileen.
Yep.
Whoa. What about me, Eileen?
Don't get jealous, Nick.
You know me and Eileen always have our fights. You know that. Joe knows that.
I know that.
Well, Dawn just went up a tier. I do that too. I go, let's see who's on top on stage on part 1 right now. Who's tier 1 right now?
Oh, Jeremy says you don't count, Nick.
You don't count. Aw.
Oh man, but yeah, Warwick Davis, because he's been in all kinds of great movies even before this. Like he was like we mentioned earlier, he was Wicket, the Ewok leader in Return of the Jedi. Let's see, he was Willow Ulfgood in Willow, and after Leprechaun, and even when they were still making Leprechaun movies on the side, he was also Grip Hook and Professor Flitwick in the Harry Potter movies.
That's right.
Oh. I need to catch up my Harry Potter movies.
I'm sorry?
I need to catch up on the Harry Potter movies. I'm a little behind.
Oh man, now we're gonna get comments. People were like saying, seriously, the last movie was 12 years ago. What are you doing?
Well,
Joe, don't feel bad. I gotta catch up on too. Honestly,
I had other things to watch. I'm kidding.
So do I. I mean, I've got all kinds of things to watch all the time.
Joe, don't feel bad, because guess what? I've only watched 3 of the Harry Potter movies.
Okay, so you and I are about the same. I think I'm on 4 or 5.
Nice. Oh, here. Here.
What is Eileen saying now? I saw her in the comments.
Willow lost its season 2 for now. Oh. Oh, here. Eileen is saying Nick makes me want my head to meet a hammer. Oh.
What? Whoa. What the hell is that?
Whoa. Hey. Yeah, the Harry Potter movies are constantly on TV. I think you could. I'm not sure if they're still there, but there were recently. I have seen them all listed on HBO Max. I'm not sure if they're still there anymore, but. Yeah. Oh, speaking of HBO Max, have you seen The Last of Us, the show?
I did. Oh my gosh, mind blowing! I love that show.
Oh yes, then it's settled. In a couple of weeks, we'll start talking about it on the podcast. We'll do episodes on it.
Awesome.
Awesome. We may do 1 or 2 episodes because we got a lot to cover, so we maybe do 2 episodes on it.
Yeah, I absolutely love that show. Like it's like I'm speechless. I can't even begin to tell you how much I love it.
Fantastic television show.
Oh yes. Oh, here. Mr. Nice Guy says they still need to finish the Hogwarts Legacy. Oh yeah, I haven't played that yet because I've been preoccupied with other games, but I will play that at some point. I'm actually considering when Resident Evil Remake comes out, when the Resident Evil Remake comes out, or no, sorry, Resident Evil 4 Remake coming out, I think next week. I want to start doing a game series on that, Mr. Nice Guy. So be sure to check out my channel for that when I start it. Oh, here, Harry Potter books are amazing. Yes, they are, Lauren. Granny brings up the moral. Yep. I'm rewatching Dexter, getting ideas for when I. Oh,
I love Dexter too.
Great show, Nick. You probably don't want to see this comment.
Great show.
What, is it something from Eileen?
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of figure. What did she say now?
It's a very loving comment.
It's so beautifully written.
Hang on. What does she got to say now?
It's something for the ages.
Screenshot it.
We're watching Dexter, getting ideas when I see Nick again. Okay, Eileen, here, hold on.
Oh.
That's what usually she does.
Okay, so yeah, so the guys get started on so let's get back to Leprechaun. The guys get started painting the house, and then Ozzy knocks up a whole bunch of paint on himself, blue paint, I believe. And yeah, I'm like I said when we originally reviewed this movie, I'm not sure if I know that many people who would want to paint their house the basic red and basic blue, but that's just me. Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah. So when he goes down, so Ozzy cleans himself up, then starts hearing noises downstairs, and then he accidentally knocks the clover off the crate, and the leprechaun bursts out, immediately demanding his gold. And he also introduces his fetish for shoe shining. He says, that's one of the attributes of him. He 2 things about him. Leprechaun is always hunting and killing people for his gold, and when he's not doing that, he's shining shoes.
I forgot why. What's the folklore on the shoe thing?
I don't know what it is, but he does that whether those people are dead or alive.
Yeah. He's like,
Especially-
ooh, you have nice shoes.
Especially when he kills the guy out with the pogo stick, probably the most infamous kill, the most iconic kill of the entire movie, just because of how ridiculous it is.
Oh,
It's
that is so
bad
ridiculous.
he played. I don't know what the rest of the song he
Yeah.
Have you guys jumped on one of those pogo sticks before though? They're so hard.
They are. So Leprechaun is a pogo stick expert as well.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it.
Yep. He's singing this sword lap. He's the one. He played pogo on his own.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's always funny to watch.
Yep. And yeah, I can't say that I've ever tried using a pogo stick on somebody and still keeping balance. So yeah, Leprechaun is an expert at keeping his balance on a pogo stick.
I would have fell. I would have fell right off. You had one too? I tried.
Wait, Doug Solrick, you pogo sticked on top of somebody when you were a kid? What?
He pogo sticked on someone?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You know what? I'm just gonna say. You know what? I'm just gonna say right now that did not come out right. So that's
Let's not go there.
Yeah, that's not Nick.
You know what else was hard? It's like the pogo stick, but it was like a ball with a disc around it, and you had to stand on top of it, balance yourself, and then you can bounce.
I've had that.
Why did they make these like toys for kids to just practically kill yourself off of it?
Yeah, remember those moon shoes? You know, like the one like you ever seen kids playing around with moon shoes? You attach them to your feet and bounce around in them. They took them off a market before, I think, because too many people broke their ankles on that or sprained their ankles, including one of my I think both my sisters got injured from that.
Oh man, I always wanted the ones with the wheels because I see people skinning around everywhere.
Oh yeah, and they've certainly released some hazardous toys for kids. You know,
they have.
Yeah, like such as creepy crawlers. You know, that oven.
Oh, I remember creepy crawlers.
And some versions of the Easy Bake Oven as well, and also lawn darts, which are now illegal.
Mm-hmm.
What is
lawn darts?
Oh, lawn darts. I remember those.
Yep.
Fun days.
Yep.
Back when it used to be okay.
Back when we used to break our bones easily from the toys.
Oh yeah.
And the company was never blamed for it.
Nope. So they made toys like that to keep hospitals in business. Oh, geez.
Yeah, I believe it.
It was fun. Yeah, but sure is fun having your ankles broken on moon shoes.
Hey, just remember though, it's as I always say, it's only funny if everyone lives in the end.
Here. Sarah's saying murderous parents. Eileen is saying, I used to ramp off my bike off of the roof of the house. Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Into a pool, right?
Wait. Eileen said that?
Yeah, apparently she wants to be on the show Jackass.
Into a pool though, right?
Into a pool. Yeah, that seems like fun.
I'm just gonna say this. Good job, Eileen. You made me proud.
Yeah.
You finally proven that you could be part of Jackass.
Yeah.
And you live to tell the tale.
Yeah. Hey Nick, when summer hits, I'm gonna take a bike on top of your roof and I'm just gonna go into the pool off the roof.
Actually, what I was just thinking of, I was just thinking actually of that Family Guy, like when they were trying to do Jackass and there was roof shopping cart.
Oh my god!
Yeah, when Peter's head went all the way to the side, it's your spine, Peter. It looks like you yanked up a bunch of notches.
That explains a few things about Eileen now. I used to do roof hopping.
Oh my goodness, we're learning a lot. Man, we're learning a lot of people's dark secrets right now.
Yes, we are. I used to do roof jumping. Oh, did you know? That's a Bart Simpson thing. Yep. Pretty much.
Definitely Bart Simpson.
Go to upstairs really quickly, just get some batteries. I'll be right back. I'm
okay,
just
cool.
about done then.
All right, cool. And so, yeah, that's one of the biggest one of the biggest scenes. And also, I feel like there's like several scenes throughout Leprechaun where Warwick Davis, there were some actions that seemed undignifying for Warwick Davis because of his stature, because he's a little guy. They had him use all kinds of different modes of transportation that seemed undignifying. Like it started off by following Tori and the group on a tricycle into town, a little tricycle.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then let's see, this little toy car that he got from the pawn shop after killing the guy with the pogo stick.
I like the car.
little car that he for some reason decided to just keep all those stuffed animals in the back. It's like, what the hell is he gonna do with a stuffed bear? Why would
Yeah. He took all that stuff that he wanted from the store.
I think he just likes toys.
He just loaded it all up so he could bring it back.
Yeah. Or maybe it could just be that he just likes to steal because, some people just steal things for the thrill of it. What is that called? Kleptomania. That's
I think he wanted them, He's like, oh, this is a cool teddy bear. I want it.
Bike going through a window and it's a pool. Oh my. Okay, now that is Jackass's style.
Whoa.
Yeah, that takes me back to when I saw Jackass 3 with my frat brothers when I was a freshman.
I try to watch it with some of those movies, but the parts when people are gonna get sick, I'll get sick watching someone get sick. And so if I'm with a group of people and one of them's getting sick, and then I'm gonna get sick too, I'm like, I can't do it anymore. If you're gonna keep trying to gag the whole time of the movie, then I have to leave.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I know what's going on here.
And so, yeah, and of course, there's that scene where the leprechaun gets stopped by a cop, but then overpowers the cop and just throws his gun to the side, and the cop runs off into the woods, and which begs me to wonder why the hell didn't he just get back in his vehicle and drive to the station? It's not like the leprechaun just threw his keys out there or something. He could seriously, the cop just could have gone. There's so many different ways that cop's death could have been avoided. He could have just gone back to his car into the police station. It's like, wouldn't you stand a better chance being at the station with other officers who are armed, who have guns with them?
Yep. Why did he get killed? Just because he stopped him? Is that why?
Well, he did die eventually, but at first he didn't.
Yeah. Oh, Paul agrees with me. For real. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, hang on. Mr. Nice Guy says laggy. Are you? I guess you kind of were lagging at some point, Jill.
Oh, okay.
There was lag.
Lag?
Yeah.
Or is it an Irish word? Hey, laggy.
Hey, lassie.
Okay, lassie.
Yeah. Or lassie, laggy. Yeah, whatever. But and also on top of that, so he's being chased through the woods by the leprechaun. He just looks around for him and then just he pulls out his nightstick and just throws it out there.
Well, it was a
baton or whatever. Some people call it nightstick. Some people say baton. Yeah, but
nightstick, baton, same thing.
But yeah, that's it.
Stick.
Yeah, and so I look at that and I'm just thinking, wow, okay, if this is his idea, if this is the way he deals with leprechauns, I'd hate to see how he deals with zombies, or werewolves, or vampires, or just literally anything,
or ghosts even.
Or what? Ghosts?
Yeah, ghosts. Yeah, ghosts, or just anything, literally anything. Then, of course, the leprechaun drops down and just breaks his neck.
Yeah.
It's the most simple kill of the entire movie. And
easily expected.
Yep. And the leprechaun just goes back to the house searching for his gold, but comes across Lucky Clovers, which I'm guessing they didn't want to get sued by Lucky Charms. Yeah, so they just added that in there. And I just left that part just for the irony because the leprechaun eats them and just spits it out. He doesn't like the Lucky Charms cereal.
Yeah, he must not like the sweet marshmallows.
There was a cereal basically named after the leprechaun.
Yeah, when I was little, when I had Lucky Charms, please tell me I'm not the only one here. When I was little, whenever my parents bought Lucky Charms, I would just eat the marshmallows. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I would just eat the marshmallows from Lucky Charms as a kid.
I'll be honest, they used to be good, but I didn't really like it for very long.
I just love the Rick and Morty parody of it from Interdimensional Cable. There was this one scene where there was a Lucky Charms knockoff where the leprechaun is eating all of his cereal to himself, but then the kids get a hold of him and cut his stomach open to get the cereal.
Basically disembowel him.
It was so grim. So grim.
And they even went as far as eating some of his intestines. So that kind of told me too. Yeah, these kids are also cannibals.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like Lucky Charms too.
Yeah, it's good cereal.
They're all right. I just never really been that big. I wasn't really that crazy over them.
Now they have Lucky Charms that's just the marshmallows. Oh,
mm-hmm. Yeah, they do, Sarah.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
And sometimes all green. Sometimes it's all green marshmallows.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, so Leprechaun then goes on to shine every single shoe in the house, just demonstrating his obsession with shining every shoe that he sees. And then the others come back, and like Nathan deduces, oh, this could have been just a bear. They could come down the hills looking for food. I'm like, okay, then how does that explain all the shoes on the table?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure like I hear, unless there was cocaine in the house, I'm not sure a bear is. I don't think a bear is. I think a bear is out of the question.
Cocaine.
Yep. Yeah, it wasn't Cocaine Bear.
You had to say it. And guess what? I should probably just mention quickly. Earlier today, when we met up with some of our friends, we were at one point offered to go see Cocaine Bear, but we just didn't have enough time.
I am afraid for the Tricks Rabbit now. Oh yeah, but it wasn't. Here's the thing: it wasn't the Tricks Rabbit though. It was a leprechaun.
Well, it was a leprechaun in Rick and Morty, but he had the rabbit ears.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it was basically a parody of that.
It was like like a combination of them.
Yeah. Oh, he said Smokey. Yeah, but could have been a Smokey Bear. Hey, he just busted in the house, warning them about forest fires. Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, the leprechaun attacks them by setting up that bear trap for Ozzy, or no, not Ozzy, Nathan. And Ozzy calls the police saying the leprechaun's attacking. So yeah, they pretty much threw credibility out the window. Now the cops aren't going to show up.
Yep.
And what I thought was pretty weird though was when after they patch Nathan up, they all try to get inside the truck to get started to get out, and then they send Alex out to see what's going on in the truck when it wouldn't start. And I'm like, oh yeah, send the kid outside while the leprechaun's running around. So I'm thinking, first it's bad enough that you have a kid working in a paint job, so child labor, and now child endangerment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe because he was supposed to be the smartest in the group.
Maybe he did something and ended up going on community service.
Could have been. And then like the leprechaun is like underneath the hood, like biting a piece of the car. As they goes back inside. Like Alex runs back inside the truck. Leprechaun breaks through the window and bites Ozzy's ear. But then Tori takes a cigarette lighter under his nose, which temporarily stuns the leprechaun until the leprechaun just runs back into the barn and uses his magical, out of nowhere mechanical skill to instantly build a little go-kart. Busts out of the barn like it's a go-kart. And every time I see that, him just driving around that go-kart, it makes me think of this one thing that's missing. You know what that is? You know what that is? It's this. Hang on. I feel like when that scene started, we should have been hearing this. Well, welcome to my card.
By the way, all the lights are on.
Oh, nice, sweet. Yeah. So in the leprechaun, not only that, the leprechaun is able to just completely ram into the truck, a much bigger vehicle than the go-kart, and the vehicle just turns over, like 3,000 to 4,000 pounds, and it's able to do that. It's like, really, come on.
I mean, I just like when you brought up how he just uses mechanical skills. I mean, that barn that he was in, it just basically became like his mechanical workshop.
Yep. So it's like, how does that little go-kart flip a truck like that?
I don't know.
Oh man, yeah.
Show that before we get off here tonight. We ought to show that clip of a leprechaun in New York City, because it's not really copyright though.
Technically no. Yeah.
It's archive footage.
Oh yeah, so they used. They did that to promote Leprechaun 2 a year later. Yeah, but yeah. So. Right. Then he runs, but they all run back into the house. Leprechaun is after them and gets his hand caught inside the door. The hand is severed, but the hand has its mind of its own, just like Thing from the Addams Family,
or Ash's hand from Evil Dead.
One of the two. And
or maybe it's both. Maybe it's all the above.
Yeah, could be. It's like there's so much repetitive dialogue in this film. It's insane because the leprechaun is constantly saying, "I want me gold. Where's me gold?" And then, then Tori and Alice keep saying, "Oh, there is no leprechaun. It's not a leprechaun. It's something else entirely." Even though this thing has all the characteristics of a leprechaun, the outfit, everything.
And does say on multiple occasions that he is a leprechaun.
And says he wants his gold. Like, come on, they can't just put 2 and 2 together like that?
I don't get it. I don't know how you can deny that. Like, what else can you even think of that wants gold and claims is a leprechaun?
But Tori only finally believes that it's a leprechaun when she gives his gold back that Alex and Ozzy had hidden earlier. And of course, even getting the gold back, but Leprechaun didn't get all of it back because I forgot to mention this earlier. Ozzy, when he was testing to see if the gold coin was real when they found it, he like swallowed one of the coins. That coin is missing, and so the Leprechaun wants it back.
And it's your belly I want.
Yep. Yeah, I like how in the end, like when he attacks Ozzy, when he finds out that Leprechaun has the coin in his stomach, he's like taking his buckle and just he doesn't even go for his stomach. He just cuts him everywhere that's not his stomach.
It had his face.
Just cutting his face up.
Do we ever get that coin back?
No.
No.
Never happens.
Yeah.
Unless he. Oh, I'm not gonna say it.
Maybe later. Way later.
We could talk about that later.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, man. Oh, wow. But yeah, so then there was like several ridiculous scenes where Leprechaun's on a skateboard, like going back and forth down a hallway, and when Nathan's trying to keep shooting him with a shotgun, and also hiding in the cabinets, just teleporting himself from cabinet to cabinet. Yeah, saying you should have picked door number 2, my lad. Oh man. And yeah, like this Leprechaun has like the most random powers ever.
Yeah, I like when he mimics somebody. So like it's like a fantasy girl or something like that. And
I think it's supposed to be mimicking the kid. I think.
Oh yeah, that was like around the beginning of the film where he was tricking Dan O'Grady's wife into opening opening the suitcase by singing in a little girl voice singing "Mary Had a Little Lamb."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was creepy.
He even mimicked a cat, I think, so that way they.
He did. You mentioned about the cat. You forgot about the cat.
Yes, he did at one point. Where this is like before they. This is what led them to go to the town and the hospital, and where Leprechaun is hiding underneath the truck, like caressing Tori's leg and then scratching it. It's a cat with rabies, and Tori's dad assumes it's a cat that might have rabies. I'm like, okay, even if that were the case, why would you try to stick your hand inside the tree where you think the cat, supposed rabid cat is hiding? Like, haven't you ever heard of calling animal control or something if that were the case?
I just want to bring up one other thing because this is funny to think of, is like where Tony didn't even think it was a cat. She thought it was what was his
man.
What was the guy's name?
I'm trying to remember. Tori's dad, right?
No.
The guy.
Oh, Nathan.
Yeah. He thought originally it was him caressing his leg. He's like, "Will you let me?"
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I know it was someone who she knows it was a hand. She knows how it feels, like how she feels being caressed on the ankle when she tells her dad that.
No, my favorite.
They're like, you do?
Yeah. The dad's like, wait, you what? You know what it feels like?
The dad says, like, you do? When Tori says that, when Tori says, I know what it feels like when a man caresses my leg, and Tori's like, you do?
Oh, dads.
Horror movie logic, yeah, of course. And it's like, I always tell people, even if it was a cat with rabies, I'm pretty sure that sticking your hand inside the area where it's hiding is not the brightest idea, because he ended up getting bitten. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Leprechaun gave you lagging? What?
Wait, she's not lagging from our end.
What do you
Leprechaun giving you lagging? I don't know.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I think he's talking about. Oh wait, is it us lagging or her that's lagging?
I don't know.
I think you guys are okay.
Yeah, we're okay on the screen. Like if there was like a lag, there'd be some kind of a notice up there.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Here's my snack break. I don't have the Shamrock Shake yet, but I have my elf cookie. Fudge stripes.
Let me I got something too. I've been meaning to bring them downstairs.
What's he bringing back?
I don't know. We'll see. I gotta take this off. burning down here.
So your shirt's green? I can't tell because the whole room is green.
Yes,
the whole wall?
It just says St. Patrick's Day, lucky me. This is my St. Patrick's Day shirt. Yeah, this is my St. Patty's shirt.
So I guess you're not getting pinched today.
Hell no. And also my ring, and technically I wouldn't regardless because my ring.
Oh damn it! I just knocked over one of the lights.
You watch yourself watch those lights now.
That's my hat. That's why.
Take your hat off.
The hat.
Yeah, but technically, even if it's not for the shirt, I'm still wearing green because my ring right here and this ring, it glows green.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, it's this ring. Sorry.
Oh, I thought it glows.
Yeah, this one. If you put like light on it, this ring right here glows.
Oh, neat. Can you show us? No.
Let me see if I'll try it.
You'll have to darken everything for a second, and then
I'm not sure if it'll pick up on this, but I'll try.
I love glow in the dark stuff.
Let me see.
It's just like Rudolph. Basically, you can even say it glows.
Let me see if
glow.
Let me see if this light will.
There we go.
Let me see.
All right, it's back up.
Okay, you can't tell because of
Oh yeah. How pretty.
It glows.
Oh,
I love it. That's cool.
Oh, and you wanted to know what I brought down?
Yes.
Jill, what I was talking about.
What's that? Ooh, mint Oreo. I have to try that. Is it good?
You never tried them?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, not me. I hate mint.
You do?
Yeah.
I like everything.
What if like you're using like toothpaste or something? There's mint in them.
Not the kind of mint that I don't go for the ones that have extreme mint to it. I just I don't know. I cannot stand mint.
Oh, okay. No taking.
I guess that leads me to my question. Whatever toothpaste you use, is there cocaine in
Crest.
it?
It's bubble gum. He likes bubble gum.
It's Crest.
I know.
Bubble gum.
Yeah, Crest Pro Health. Yeah. So. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, like. I want to say the most ridiculous chase scene of this entire film is where Tori is going into the nursing home where Dan O'Grady has been been kept in after having that stroke 10 years prior, and comes across who she thinks is Dan O'Grady, but turns out the Leprechaun was already there and beating her to that place when he was riding those roller skates.
I was about to bring up the roller skates.
The roller skates.
Apparently, roller skates are faster than her Jeep.
But he wasn't so good at it because he crashed through a fence. And what happened that you explain to us?
What happened was there was like an outline of his body where like in a picket fence where he crashed into, and so it just suddenly became a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yeah.
What did Sarah just say? Hang on. More cookies for Nick. He should dip them in his shamrock.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Don't get me wrong, but that sounds so unhealthy. And my Shamrock Shake's almost empty too.
Yeah. Another reason why I'm trying to eat healthier now. So yeah, it's like, it's like I'm an adult now. I can't just like eat whatever anymore. I need to start. I mean, it's like, sure, I'm losing weight. I'm almost at my target weight. I'm getting my muscles back, but now I just got to focus on just eating healthier, avoiding fast food as much as possible.
I mean, I'm actually doing the same thing too. It's just because today's St. Patrick's Day. I'm just making an exception.
Yeah. Let's see. He kept crashing into stuff.
I thought he was first talking about me because I crashed into the lights.
Yeah, I think you are. I think he is talking about you actually.
It could mean anything. Here, wait. Actually, I thought I saw something about. I think Nick's also said this earlier in the comments. Oh yeah, this one. He almost tripped. Was he referring to me or was that the Leprechaun?
You, I think.
You. You forgot you had viewers.
No, I didn't forget. Already he's going to be bouncing off the walls in a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the most ridiculous chase scene of this entire film is when turns out it's not Dan O'Grady, it's the Leprechaun who had beaten her there, and now he's chasing her down the hallways in a wheelchair.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh my God. Yeah, that was funny.
One of the most ridiculous moments of the entire film.
And they do it like in fast motion too, like they speed up the footage when he's running, when he's like rolling through the hallway with with the wheelchair.
Oh man. Yeah. And then he finally it makes this car steering sound effects every turn he makes.
Wheelchair man, as Nick's just said.
Yep. Let's see. Where's the?
That's on the bottom. That's the newest one. Wheelchair man.
Oh no, I wasn't looking for that. I was looking for what the mouse was.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know this. I guess you don't use these very often. It's a little bit confusing.
Well, I use laptops, just not with this model.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And so then she comes across Dan O'Grady inside the elevator, and Leprechaun had killed him off. Yeah, big surprise. But yeah, and before dying, he reveals to her that she needs a 4-leaf clover, and she's like, okay. Then he dies. It's like that cliche where someone is just near death, but before, like, just the very second before they die, they reveal the information that you need to hear. It's like that old cliche in movies.
Yeah, after that, it's just he's dead.
Yep. He just conveniently lived for this last like less than a minute or so that he can tell you what you need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that so many times in movies, it's ridiculous. And so Leprechaun chases her again, and she finds when she's looking for the 4-leaf clover, chases her through the woods, getting like low angle shots, Yeah, like where you see like those jean shorts that she's wearing that have like, I don't know, she wore like pretty strange jean shorts. I'm like thinking, did people really wear those in the early 90s?
It looked almost too kind of like custom made.
Yeah,
I was gonna say we used to make our own like shredded jeans or like shorts, or I'd bleach them. I bleach them out with bleach. You tear them, shred them at the bottom, because we didn't have cool stuff that they have where you could buy that now in the mall, where it's already torn up and already ripped up in holes.
You had to do it yourself back then.
We would shred it ourselves.
Yeah, so basically everybody in the early 90s was making that as a fashion statement.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I forgot how young you guys are just born in the 90s. I always forget that. I'm sorry.
With that, I was saying earlier, that movie when it came out and before and while it was being made, I didn't even exist at that time.
Yeah.
And I was not even a year old. I was only 9 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't exist.
actually, wait. Was it 9 months? Yeah, I was only 9 months old.
Yeah, you were just born that year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, not 1993, the previous year, 1992, April.
Oh, okay.
That was my year, 93.
Oh, you're 93. Okay, gotcha.
Lauren was born in the 60s. Wow.
What a good time.
Yeah. Fairly good decade.
60s and 70s. I love 70s, but
yeah, I love that 70s show. So
yeah,
tells me everything I need to know about that era.
Oh, speaking of which, because we saw this on the way back, and it is something 70s related.
Mm-hmm.
As we were heading back home, we're on the highway, and we found out, and I'm sure a lot of people here are going to know who this band is, because they also were from the 70s. At 401's Casino, May 6th, Casey and the Sunshine Band are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Love that casino. Love it.
Yeah, even though I got banned from it when I was 15.
Right. Yep. But yeah, that's another story.
I'm sure at some point I'll tell that story, just not now. But it's a funny story, though. I'll just say it was. I'm just gonna say this right now, and Don knows too. Don't ever let those people take pictures of you when you were younger, so they can keep an eye and make sure that you don't come back.
Yeah. No, I would just tell them. What are you weirdos hanging out like teenage pictures of Nick on the wall? I would just call them a bunch of weirdos. 1970. Oh, nice.
1970. Okay, it's about the same age as Lauren. 1969.
Yep. That's another story. Yep. That's just a story for another time.
We're gonna need those 70s stories soon.
Yeah. He's not referring to 70s. He's referring to Nick, but his experience with casino.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It was scary. You know what? I'm the only reason why I'm saying that.
77.
I'm just gonna say the only reason why I'm saying that. Apparently that they still have you guys. Okay. I'm just gonna say this. The only reason why I think I know they still have a picture up is because my uncle said a couple years ago he went to that casino and supposedly a picture of me is still up there.
Let's get back to the movie. Let's get back to this. So Nathan shoots the leprechaun right as he was cornering Tori, and then they discovered the 4-leaf clover, and then right as they're about to bring the 4th Clover back, Alex is like setting up traps. I'm guessing he's trying to like set it up. He's been watching Home Alone and wanted to take that approach.
Yeah.
Seriously, like my YouTube channel gets more views on my Home Alone videos, like on my YouTube channel, get more views than anything else. So, Jill, if you haven't seen them yet, I recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah, like one of them just in recent months got 100,000 views.
Wow.
Yeah,
Home Alone's a good one.
Sarah, they did do a Leprechaun scene in a casino.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
Leprechaun 3.
Yeah, I was watching that earlier.
Yeah, I always make fun of this one scene from Leprechaun 3 where this character Loretta like makes a wish with a coin to look like she's 20s, but and then Leprechaun basically punishes her for using his magic to satisfy her vanity by increasing like her like what looks like plastic surgery gone way too far. Yeah, like uses his magic to increase her chest, increase her lips, increase her backside. So I'm thinking, oh, so basically he's giving her the carbon electro treatment, and then the Angelina Jolie treatment, and finally the Kim Kardashian treatment.
Yeah.
Wow.
They should just see the trends now, huh?
What's that?
They should just see the trends now, because that's the looks that people do now.
I honestly was not expecting you to say that.
But he does this in a way that makes her blow till she explodes.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh God, I remember that scene. Yep, I remember it too.
Yeah.
Lauren, Donna just subscribed to your YouTube channel. Oh, thank you, Lauren. I appreciate that.
Lauren, later tonight, I got a YouTube channel as well, so I'll send that to you if you want to subscribe to, because I got some other stuff I'm going to be uploading soon. I think it's actually more of those scary stories, in case you want to hear more of them.
Yeah. And so when they finally come across the Leprechaun, Ozzy reveals that he swallowed the gold coin, and he's like, "Then it's your belly I want."
That's what I said earlier.
Yeah. Then he just chases him down and then cuts him in every place that's not his stomach. Like, it's like, does Leprechaun even know where the stomach is? Did he just suddenly forget?
He is 600 years old. I think he's pretty much old enough to know where the stomach is.
He just wanted to beat him up.
Yeah, he's 600 years old in this film, but then 1,000 years old in the next film, even though it doesn't look like much time has passed between movies. So,
yeah.
So that little paradox is anybody's guess. Yeah, I know some things are not consistent in the series. But yeah, so then comes the biggest moment of the entire film, where Alex puts the 4-leaf clover on a piece of gum into a slingshot and says, "Hey, Lep, you lucky charms."
Lucky charms.
Then just launches it in his mouth.
Did he say Lucky Charms this time?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Oh, here. Hold on. Nick Solberg says, she was just in the dressing room. Oh, yeah, that was Leprechaun 3. Okay.
Number 3.
Home Alone 1 and 2 health bar videos are the best. Marv is the nice. That's not a paradox. It's magic. So he just magically aged 400 years in between movies.
I mean, I don't know what to say about that.
The time paradox. Yep. Yeah, I know it's weird. But then, of course, like Leprechaun just falls back into the well. And you think he's dead, but he just rises up all skeletalized partially. And then just is like in a dark voice, like
a demonic voice.
Yeah,
it's like a demonic voice that he has.
Yep. Then Nathan hits him with the butt of the shotgun and tosses him down, pours gasoline. This time the gasoline works, blows him up.
Well, because the first time he never even set it alight, so this time they were able to do that successfully.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and so Leprechaun's dead until the next movie came out next year.
Mm-hmm.
And another one the next year. And another one after that.
And another one after that in the hood.
Yep. And then back to the hood. And then that god-awful Leprechaun Origins that has nothing to do with any of what we've seen so far in the series. Yeah, we were just talking about this earlier, Jill, that Leprechaun Origins is nothing but a joke.
But it's in Ireland.
Yeah, but it's not the same Leprechaun. Seriously, that Leprechaun just didn't seem like it all it was to me was just some vicious creature that just went after gold, but it acted more animal than it did like the Leprechaun that we know from Warwick Davis.
It's like a creeper.
Yep. Different actor too. It was played by a wrestler known as Hornswoggle. Yeah, because WWE had made Leprechaun Origins. Yeah, thought it was kind of strange. I didn't know WWE had an interest in the franchise. Yeah, but and also the director of Leprechaun. It's worth noting that Mark Jones. It's weird thing is he went on to after Leprechaun made another film called Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, what is this? What is this guy deal? What's this deal with wanting to make horror movies out of fairy tale creatures?
I'm not sure.
Now I hate to see what he would have done if he had directed Shrek.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I was gonna say he should have done like a troll or something.
Yeah,
or like well, he's more of an ogre.
Yeah.
But like a Troll Under the Bridge story or something like that. He likes folk tales.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't
It's
know.
an absolute joke. You're right, Nix.
Absolute joke. I was so disappointed seeing that film because, yeah, I was telling them earlier, Jill. I saw the trailer for Leprechaun Origins, thinking, "Oh man, is this going to be like just like Warwick Davis's Leprechaun?" And oh my god, like the trailer itself lied to you, saying that, this is going to be the origin story of a horror icon, implying that this is going to be the same Leprechaun that we know. But no, it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's a creature that goes after gold, but it acts more animalistic and it makes tiger noises, growling noises.
It's more like a slasher horror versus Leprechaun that we know. It's more of a comedy. So that there's no comedy in Origins.
Even though the original, when they made the original Leprechaun, it was supposed to be a straightforward horror film, but Warwick Davis kept pressing of having it to be more comedy related.
Yeah, he's more comical. His like jokes and his sarcasm, it's more joke style.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. And we got a new viewer. Kakanana says, Don, hi. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for thanks for watching.
You must be watching through your YouTube channel. That's probably why he's only saying hi to you.
Yep. Yeah, we often have most of the viewers on here are people from my channel.
Yeah,
so we get a number of people through the Things Network.
Well, yeah, there's them. Yeah, we get viewers from Things Network, of course. Yes.
What? Speaking of viewers, I can't help but wonder what the hell happened to Eileen.
Yeah, where'd she go?
Yeah, where'd she go?
She might be on a show too. It's Friday, so I don't
know. No, maybe she is. I don't know.
Does she have a live? I think she has a lot of. She's on a lot of shows to podcasts.
Yeah. Well, Shrek's Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh! I spoke too soon. She's back.
There she is.
That was timing.
She felt you talking about her. Her ear started ringing or something. Eileen.
The suspense was going off.
Damn, knocked my hat off.
She's like, wait, Nick's talking about me.
Yeah. Oh yes, and she is just hi Eileen, how are you?
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, I gotta say, like I was kind of like as the Leprechaun series goes on, there's like really not that many familiar faces, like as far as actors. Like Leprechaun 2, like the only two like familiar faces I saw was Clint Howard, Ron Howard's brother. Yeah, Ron Howard's brother. And let's see, what was his name? Tony Cox, I believe his name was.
Tony Cox.
Yeah, a little guy. Yeah, he also plays a leprechaun, but not the leprechaun.
I gotta just show this one.
Oh yeah, the bathroom scene.
There was a squirrel in my ceiling, and I had to check the trap.
Oh no.
Okay. I was actually thinking she was going to say it. The squirrel whispered in her ear and say, "Nick's talking about you."
Yeah.
I don't like the bathroom scenes in number 2 because I'm like, ew, it's so dingy in there.
Yeah, believe me, I hate public bathrooms. So I'm with you. Yeah. Mr. Green's brother. Yeah, but I will say this, Leprechaun 3, I believe, is one of the more entertaining sequels out of them all. It's a shame that they didn't actually release it in theaters because I think I've mentioned earlier that it did well in the home video market.
Yeah.
Maybe it was all the fake boobies hanging out. They probably couldn't put it on the big screen. Like,
Yeah.
they're hanging out everywhere.
It's the bathroom at number 2 in same sentence.
Wow.
I no comment, Eileen.
Oh, he agrees with me. He hates public bathrooms too.
Well, what are you gonna do though? Like when you're out though, especially if you're going on road trips, you got to use a public bathroom.
Yeah, I know. I never said I don't use them. I just said I hate using them.
You don't have to. You could wait. Ew.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Bathrooms,
Yeah. So, yeah, Leprechaun. It's now obviously not the best movie out there, but it truly is unique with how it's so bad it's goodness.
Yep. Went in a one-way mirror public bathroom in Texas.
So Sam don't like public bathrooms. Yep.
Yeah, a one-way mirror public bathroom in Texas. Like
One-way mirror?
What the hell is that?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is either. A one-way mirror.
Is that just like something like a Texas thing, or is that something like?
We need explanations.
As a man who has been to Texas, I can tell you I've never come across anything like that.
Well, it's obvious there's something involving a one-way mirror.
Does she mean two-way mirror? Like somebody seeing through the mirror?
Look it up. Uh-oh.
Oh my God! I hope not.
Oh no. No, thank you.
I'm gonna look it up now.
Nick fell for it.
I'm not gonna show it to you. I'm just gonna look.
I don't want to know if there's two-way mirrors in public bathrooms.
Me and Don don't want to know more.
Oh my God. Okay, now I definitely don't trust public bathrooms.
You don't trust like that.
They're not gonna get that.
I know they won't, but
they're not gonna get that. It's an inside joke.
I know it is, but still, I have to say it anyway.
I know what she's talking about. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Texas, huh?
It's not actually as bad as it looks, Don. It really isn't.
But don't forget, I don't want to know.
Well, I'll just show you the picture. It's nothing but a cube.
Oh,
it's a giant cube. It's like a it's like a reflective. It's like a what do you call it? What was the thing's called? It was like a monolith, like from 2001. It's like a giant monolith almost.
Okay, well, people make the weirdest things these days. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, Warwick Davis is like the best thing about the whole Leprechaun franchise because his sadistic nature mixed with humor, the way he does it is just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's excellent.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they have them in Japan.
In Japan? Oh man.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have some weird bathrooms in Japan too.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I wonder if that includes the one-way mirror bathrooms.
Yeah, they rinse themselves out. I saw one where in a video where you go in and then when you're done, you push a button and it, like the whole thing washes itself inside. Well, it's weird.
Isn't that? I thought that's like that, like you see in airplanes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've seen those before in planes.
But it'll be like big. It's pretty big, you know? So it's like kind of cool.
Interesting.
And so, yeah, like now it's like knowing like what a big cult classic Leprechaun has become. It's like I wonder like anybody who has like interviewed Jennifer Aniston actually does bring up Leprechaun and how she reacts to it because I don't think I've seen like anybody interview her about it, and you know I've never seen that.
I've been looking. I have not looked for anything like that.
Yeah, but it's like she's probably jealous of her co-star in Friends, Courtney Cox, because she's got the Scream franchise.
Yeah,
it's like she's got the Scream franchise, and I've got Leprechaun.
Do you think that they'll ever like bring her back as a character?
I doubt it.
No, because 5 years ago they made Leprechaun Returns, which is a direct sequel to the original one, and apparently her character's dead, so it focuses on her daughter.
Yeah. Okay. But there was one point where like a voice similar to Jennifer Aniston was used, but it wasn't her.
Done.
What?
There is an interview about Jennifer Aniston talking about Leprechaun.
Oh.
I can't believe I missed that one.
It was posted about a year ago.
Okay.
And then there's a second one here. This was from 14 years ago, but they talk about a couple different projects, though.
Oh, yeah. She has said to this day that she's embarrassed by Leprechaun, by the movie.
Yeah, that's an interview of her, like, when them talking about Marley and Me, Leprechaun, Friends. What else does it say on the title?
Oh, here.
and more.
Jamie Lee Curtis gave a shout out to horror film crews during her Oscar speech. That is true.
Really?
Oh yeah, because I feel like, man, horror, like, I feel like the Oscars, they don't give horror films that much credit. Like, they don't like nominate that many of them out there. You know, I mean, there have been some pretty good ones over the past decade. They really have.
So I surprisingly don't know a lot of people that are that into horror. So like, to find a community that is a fan of horror, like for me around here, like not a lot of people are big fans. Like they'll watch some of it, but they're not into it like, like horror fans.
Right, right.
And let's see. Well, Courtney as Melissa from Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Oh yeah, I even know about a film that even predates that, and like where back in the 80s, she starred in that live action He-Man Masters of the Universe movie, which is called Masters of the Universe. Yeah, like I mean, really, they couldn't just put He-Man on there, letting people know that the movie's about He-Man. I mean, come on, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh yeah, she was in that movie. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, so people have some pretty interesting roles before they become famous.
Yeah,
they really do. I've seen
I
Leprechaun, and I'm going to be honest, I didn't like it. Yeah, people have people have always had mixed opinions on Leprechaun from the very beginning. And then the second film came out, didn't do well enough in theaters, so the rest of them went straight to video. So,
I'm just going to say this now because this came out around the same time that some of these Leprechaun movies came out, because it was the 90s, of course. What it would have made even better had it not been released theatrically and direct to video. Of course, it would be more family related. It almost at times looks like something that would have also aired on the Nickelodeon series Aren't You Afraid of the Dark?
It does. Leprechaun does have that look to him. He looks like he came out from Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah. Which is awesome. Fantastic show. It's hard to believe it's 30 years after that show came out. And I know they've been rebooting it. I know they rebooted it, but I have not seen what it's like. I heard it's good, actually.
Yeah, I get nostalgic from that. I remember watching that on Nickelodeon.
I love the end credits theme song. That's just such an awesome theme.
Oh yeah.
And there's just times that theme song will run in my head on a particular day.
Yeah, Sarah.
Yes, it's an awesome show. But one of these, like I said, one of these days we're gonna have to see the reboot and see what it's like, so we can get some comparisons to what the original series was.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling was in an episode.
He was?
Yeah, he was. Episode of that and Goosebumps.
Wow, he was really into a lot of the horror anthology shows.
Yep. Are there any other St. Patrick's Day horror movies aside from Leprechaun? Yeah, not that many good ones, I will be honest. But yeah, like some people like there have been other people who made bad Killer Leprechaun movies, but none of them came close to being as good as this. So
no.
As far as St. Patrick's Day horror films, Leprechaun is about as good as you're gonna get.
Go what Sarah just said. The one above. Not that one. Go that one right there. Oh, she's referring to Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, it's not. I will be honest.
It's not as good.
Yeah, I will be honest. The old one's better. The original.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
I mean, not. I know you've seen the old.
Yes, I've seen both.
Oh, you didn't tell me you've seen the new one.
Yeah, new one is just okay.
I got to stand up for just a quick second. I'll be right back. Just the last time I got to get up.
Yep. Watch your hat this time.
I bent down this time.
Good. Courtney Cox as Gail Weathers. Yep. That's true. Yeah. Scream. I love Scream. Yeah, we still got to see Scream 6. And we got to as soon as possible because people are trying to send me spoilers.
Yeah, I need to see that too.
Yeah. Yeah, because whenever I go on YouTube, I come across recommended, sometimes there's recommended videos and they try to give out spoilers. I'm just like, nope, skipping through.
Mm-hmm.
Hate when people do that. Yeah, but let's see. Yep, I have not seen Scream 6 yet. Yeah, I got to see it. The good place for me to see it is over at the Rosemont Entertainment District. They got that AMC theater with reclining leather seats, and they bring the food to you. So
very nice.
Yeah, now that's a way to enjoy theaters.
You have to try not to fall asleep because the chairs, if they recline and they're comfy, It's like you just kind of nod off a little bit.
Oh yeah, I try not to. Yeah. Same. F spoilers. Yep, that we can agree on, Paul. Let's see. Just saw Scream 6. Oh, awesome, Evan. I got to see it myself. Scream 5 had Skeet Ulrich CGI face. Oh, yeah. I think they try to use CGI for like a Skeet Ulrich to make him look younger. Like, have you seen Scream 5?
I can't remember it.
Yeah, there were parts where Skeet Ulrich played Billy Loomis as like a spirit talking to the main character, and they try to use CGI to make him look as young as he did in the original Scream.
Oh, okay. I don't think I saw that one then.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Scream definitely. The last two are definitely worth seeing. Which Screams have you seen so far?
Probably just like the first 3. I'm not sure on 4.
4 is pretty good.
Yeah, and I know I didn't see the 5, and so I need to catch up.
Yeah, 4, 5, and 6 are definitely better than Scream 3.
Okay.
Scream 3. A lot of people consider Scream 3 to be the lowest point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but now people are saying that the new Scream is about as good as the original. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so I guess they're doing something right. I think they need to come up with new ideas. Sometimes I'm tired of them going back to old movies and remaking. Well, it depends on it depends on what they're remaking. I mean, there have been times where they've remade, something that could have been needed an improvement, and then that's what they did in the remake. Like John Carpenter's The Thing, for instance. They were like the original, The Thing from 1951. They had there were some things that they could have improved on, such as the creature, the characters, and that's exactly what they did in the remake. And the remake was an improvement. So it's tough to make a good remake, but it's not impossible.
Yeah, I kind of look forward to the remake because they can use the better movie technology.
Oh yeah, yeah. Same thing with the Invasion of the Body Snatchers. They, and also the Blob. We already covered that one.
Yeah.
I want to say the remake of Piranha was pretty good. Though the 2010 version, not that terrible 95 Showtime TV one with Mila Kunis. The only positive thing it had going for it.
I know.
Yeah, that was her first movie. Yeah, Mila Kunis. She was like 11 or 12 years old, I believe, back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she got.
Yeah, she was so young.
Yep, and then 3 years later, lied about her age to get the role of Jackie in that 70s show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so knowing that just makes the scenes where she's, with Ashton Kutcher all the more weirder. Yeah. Oh wait. Also, I'm saying nothing about it. Oh, he's talking about Scream 6. Okay, I appreciate it, man, because I still need to see it. Did you like Mickey as the killer in Scream 2? Oh yeah, that was So I'm trying to remember that. And then I even looked up that actor's name. I know that he played the villain in Live Free or Die Hard. Let's see. He was also in Santa Clarita Diet, that show with Drew Barrymore on Netflix. Yeah, so he's great. And I like how the other killer was let's see, Laurie Metcalf, who played moms in all kinds of different movies and shows. She was Andy's mom in the Toy Story movies. She was Sheldon's mom on The Big Bang Theory. Hilarious show, by the way.
Yeah, I've seen those. That's funny.
Oh yeah, she's great. Oh, there's his name, Timothy Olyphant. Olyphant. Okay, I feel like
I was just watching his Hitman movies the other day.
Oh, he was in those.
Yes. And Agent 47, the part 2.
Oh, nice.
Oh wait, he's not on part 2. He's on the first one.
What are we talking about?
We were talking about the actors who were in Scream 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got into Scream because of the new movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave Wismer's in the house. Good to see you, Dave. What is Eileen? I was gonna say, I see Eileen was on.
Yeah, what did Eileen say?
All right, what did she say now? All right, okay, maybe it's not as troubling as I thought it was. See, I heard that actors are selling their likeness when they can't act anymore, so they could use their images in future movies.
Huh.
Let's see.
Here, Jackie was Roseanne.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Laurie Metcalf, one of the killers in Scream 2.
Oh yeah,
we were talking about how she plays moms in all kinds of movies and shows, like Andy's mom in Toy Story movies, Sheldon's mom in The Big Bang Theory, and
she's funny in Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck.
Oh,
I don't
haven't seen
think
that.
I don't even know that one.
Oh, it's a comedy probably from the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. I can't even go
man.
there. It's just too funny. If you like comedy slapstick, then yeah.
Uh-oh. I see my name on this. What does she say now? Nick looked like he had night vision goggles and was part of SWAT when he ran back and rubbed.
Oh man.
All right. You better watch it, Eileen.
Now you got yourself a troll.
You better watch it, Eileen, because otherwise I'm not going to show you what Jack looks like upstairs.
Oh,
Why not?
Because what Eileen's saying to me.
yeah.
I still
Okay,
haven't seen
Eileen.
Jack upstairs.
You only get a tour down here.
Aw. Why isn't Jack downstairs?
He's too tall to be down here. He's like 7 feet tall.
Yep. And this ceiling's probably like 6 something.
It's not. It's probably at least 6.5 feet high. So Jack would not be able to fit down. I mean, it's enough for me, obviously, like to walk, like to stand underneath, but it would not be for Jack because he's taller.
Yep.
Yes.
How hard as here. Yeah, I was mentioning Timothy Oliphant. He was the villain in the 4th Die Hard movie. That's why he's talking about this.
And Hitman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Die Hard. That's my Christmas movie.
Here we go again with the cup.
Oh, Jesus.
You heard about the cup, right?
Yep.
Wasn't she the sister on Roseanne?
Yep.
Yeah.
She was.
Mm-hmm. And she's on the Connors now.
Yep, she is.
I watched that too.
Yeah. So and so to sum up Leprechaun, yeah, obviously not the best movie out there by any means, but it's like a so bad it's good sort of a movie that everybody seems to always revisit every St. Patrick's Day, just because this is like the best we've got as far as holiday horror for that season.
The Sci-Fi Channel plays not only that one but all the others every St. Patrick's Day. They're probably playing them right now.
Yep. No
Sci-Fi,
doubt.
yeah, they've been playing it since midnight.
Yep. It's like a whole marathon of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna have to wrap this up.
Very quickly, I want to show that video, and then we'll do the quick tour.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can still talk to Jill. She could still see you while I'm doing this. So it was the Leprechaun 2 premiere, if I'm correct.
It was a promo.
Promo. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So this is only about like here it is. It's about 2 minutes long. So it shouldn't be real after this stupid ad, of course.
Yeah, ads.
Can you do a promo on number 3 also?
I would. This is they only had this for Leprechaun 2.
Oh,
so
darn it.
It's behind the scenes, and it shouldn't really be considered copyright because it's archive footage. They show like bits and pieces of the new one, but for the most part, you'll love this, Jill, because I love what Don introduced me to this.
Yeah, screen it.
Yep, check. So, wait,
let
me do it this way because I remember the last time you guys didn't hear anything. Let's do it.
Put it on the big, put it up wide.
You see it?
Yeah.
Well, all right, from her. So, can you see it, Jill?
Yeah, I see it.
Is it wide enough, or
you could do it on full screen?
I just tried clicking full screen.
Or take off our monitors.
Yeah. I think this is probably as best as we can go.
Okay.
For Leprechaun, Warwick Davis caused more than his share of havoc, but he came up with a pot of gold for producers. So, as you might suspect, here he comes again. He's mean, he's nasty, and now I'm back. If there's one thing to be learned from this budding horror series, it's that leprechauns can appear anywhere, anytime. MTV's VJ John Sencio got that message on St. Patrick's Day.
Hey, here's my dressing room where I'll go in and change. Oh, my heavens! For the love of God! It's a crazy, wacky leprechaun!
The star of Leprechaun 2 is Warwick Davis, who doesn't look nearly as imposing or evil in real life. But when he visited New York as part of a promotional tour, he had to do it in character, and that meant more than 3 hours in the makeup chair.
Wow. Amazing.
Okay, whoops, open up. If there's any producers or directors watching, under here, I'm a thespian, and I desperately would like a part without this makeup on. Please.
But when the makeup was applied, a strange thing happened. Davis, the actor, disappeared, and something nasty took his place.
Oh, just easy.
you're wondering if you've seen Davis before, you probably have. He's appeared in many TV productions and movies, including the role of the apprentice sorcerer in Willow. In Leprechaun 2, he also uses magic, but the results are much more sinister. And what does the leprechaun think of New York?
The people, they don't look at me strangely here. I don't know why. I seem to fit in.
That was basically me today.
How are you? Little Irish whiskey. All right. Yeah.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
All right.
All right.
Real or not, ready or not, this leprechaun is in a theater near you right now.
So go see it, or I'll eat you.
Well, Warwick Davis has yet to land that branch-out role that he's looking for, but there are already high hopes for Leprechaun 3.
I know, from all of it.
Nice.
That's just, let's see what everybody said. Hey, Pickle Tom's in the house.
Hey, Tom.
That's what she said. But I don't know what I don't know what that means.
Is this
Oh,
one?
Is it
Oh,
wide enough?
Tom. Oh, Tom, Tom, you're the best, man.
I'm surprised Eileen didn't say that.
Yeah.
Oh, careful.
Yeah.
Here, I got it.
Yeah. And Tom, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's
Happy
Day.
St. Patrick's.
Can't wait until an Easter show. I know my show.
Okay.
I'm almost afraid to ask Eileen what exactly does she have in mind. Pickle Leprechaun. You're behaving.
Yeah, you do look like a pickle. You're all green.
It's green like a pickle. Okay, you need to see Jack. All right.
Yeah, we want to see Jack.
All right.
Wait, hold on. That right? He was in Willow. Yes, he was.
Mhm.
That's Mr. Green.
He's green again.
For the wait, he's saying, "Oh God, for the love of God." Yeah, because Warwick Davis went to New York to promote this, dressed as Leprechaun, and he said like nobody pays attention. Like it's supposed to be like, just a leprechaun roaming the streets of New York. Yeah, just a normal day.
Yeah, and that's kind of like what it was for me today, roaming the streets of Chicago. Like, honestly, for a little while, nobody really paid attention to me. Like, they just kept walking by like nothing. And then all of a sudden, as we're like crossing the Chicago, like one of the bridges over the Chicago River, that's when all of a sudden I got like literally a few people who wanted to get pictures of me. So, it was actually kind of a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They were like, we got to get there was like this group of guys who saw me like, we got to get this guy in this group in this picture.
I know, I do that too. And I'm like walking at places and everyone's in costume. I'm like, that is a cool costume. Can I get a picture of you or together or a selfie, anything?
I don't pay attention to you either.
Nice.
All right, so you guys ready for the tour then?
I gotta
Yes.
get beers. Flowing.
Oh,
Yeah,
of
beers
course.
are fun.
I'm not surprised. It's Tom Nally.
Did
All right.
Tom have green beer today?
Hey Tom, just want you to know, not much long before we start covering Friday the 13th franchise, start tackling those movies like we did for Nightmare on Elm Street. We would love to have you on to cover those because I remember you saying you wanted to join us for that. So looking forward to have you on here, man.
For which? Friday?
For the Friday 13th movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
For the
I just
Friday
wanted to
ones?
I just wanted to have him on tonight because I know for a fact he's probably drunk as hell.
Oh man.
I'm actually kind of waiting to hear him say, yeah, I'm actually drinking right now or something.
Yeah, he said he's got them flowing.
You been drinking tonight, Tom?
He's got them flowing.
All right, I'm going to need you to step off the chat here and walk a straight line for us.
What was the reference? Yeah, we got to make sure you're safe enough, man.
Yeah, wait a minute. I'm not drunk, but I'm feeling good. Yeah, that's what a lot of drunks say. So yeah,
That's what they all say.
all right. Yeah, Tom, you need to step off the chat and walk us straight and type a straight sentence for us.
Yeah. Wait. Man,
There, hold on a second. I got.
drink responsibly. Yeah, half of the city is not doing that tonight. So
Eileen's like, I remember watching as a kid sleeping in my bed after watching that movie.
after watching Leprechaun,
I believe so.
Okay. You have to show them, Jack. Show them.
Well, so here's how we're going to do this, because this actually would be easier now that you're here.
Bring the laptop.
Why don't you bring the laptop? Like, can you hold on? You be the camera operator. Like,
Okay.
just.
Or do you have like a phone? Just connect it and then you can bring it. I don't know how you
I
want
haven't
to do
really
it.
tested it out with the phone yet. So.
Oh, okay.
So what we're gonna do?
Yeah, just bring it.
Yeah, just hold it up like this,
Okay.
and then just follow me.
Okay. Let's go upstairs.
Well, so first,
Watch the lights.
Yeah, watch your head. I was gonna say
Yep.
first.
I'm ducking. Don't worry. I'm ducking down.
First,
I know. Watch your head.
Here's the rest of the lights over here.
Can you put it on full screen
Yes.
so I could see
Yes,
you
yes.
bigger?
This would actually. You're right. This would be better.
Yeah. Good call.
There
Thank
we
you. Cool.
So here are the lights that I have for St. Patrick's Day this time.
I can't tell. Is it coming out good? Like,
Yeah, I see it.
got a good
You
angle?
can see-
Okay. I got a good angle. Okay, good.
I'm
Yeah.
too.
I'm just making sure the angle was good.
As I always do. I always like to decorate the table a lot.
Nice. Let's see. And you got like the biggest Cards Against Humanity collection out of.
Along with exploding kittens, of course.
Oh yeah, great games.
Then these lights over here are actually some of my, and I got this whole banner.
Yeah,
of
A
the
banner,
Irish
a banner of the Irish flag, boyo.
It's all the way from over there, all the way down over here. It was actually longer than I was expecting.
Whoa.
That's what she said.
Oh.
I was about to say whoa, and they really come out to.
Ding, ding.
I was like whoa. Oh look, it's the Leprechaun. Run.
Got it on camera. You got it. All right. So that's pretty much all I can really show as far as the lights go, because you guys can see a lot of them. Now, Eileen, if you're still watching, who's ready to see Jack?
Yep.
All right,
let's take it upstairs this time. I already told my dad, by the way, that we're going to be.
Yep. Let's go up there.
Oh, she was watching Nightmare on Elm Street and she had to go to sleep on her waterbed afterwards. Oh, how scary. That's what Eileen said.
All right,
There he
guys,
is.
Here he is.
Cool.
Look at him.
Get
Animatronic.
closer.
Yep, it talks and everything.
Oh my goodness.
They can get a closer view.
There, see, is it coming in clear?
Can we hear it talk?
Hang on. He says stuff in the movie.
Yep.
Bear with me for just a second.
Okay. Yeah, this is the kind of thing you see at Spirit of Halloween.
Yeah.
It's motion censored, so give him probably a second or so. Jack, wake up.
Wake up.
Jack.
Uh,
There's got to be a logical way to explain this Christmas thing.
Awesome.
Hang on.
what did he say?
But what does it mean?
Yeah, he's carrying 0 right there.
Yeah, I got 0. This little leprechaun hat, of course.
Ah, Halloween's finest trick or treaters. The job I had for you is top secret. It requires craft, cunning.
Jack, hold on a sec. I gotta get this back on Zero's head.
You're right.
Something is missing. His hat.
The beard, the coat, the boots.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Something is missing. That's. There's literally times when sometimes we're talking, and there's like, here, I'm gonna unplug him now, but
Yeah.
there is literally times where we would have him on, and we're having a conversation, and almost like he's like answering questions or comments that we're talking about, and it's almost like as if I'm thinking, Jack,
It's
you alive?
it's self-aware. Skynet's taking over.
I was
Yeah.
actually thinking he was being. I almost thought he was like starting to become like a spirit box or something.
AI.
So yeah,
He's Megan.
Megan.
It's Megan.
But yeah, I this having Jack.
2.0.
Megan 2.0. It's happening.
Can you
It's,
imagine if that was like the new Megan? It was
Yep.
like an animatronic Jack.
yep, it's happening.
And in just a few days from now, sadly, because again, since Easter's early this year, I'm actually going to be taking a lot of the stuff down. I'm going to be taking up. Usually, I keep all the St. Patrick's Day stuff up during the month, but because Easter's early, because it's April 9th, I have to take all the St. Patrick's Day stuff down on March 20th so I can give enough almost equal time for Easter. So this stuff will be coming off him and Zero, and he'll be all ready for Easter, of course, before he has to go back upstairs once Easter is over.
Yep. All right. Shall we head back?
Yeah, let's head back down.
Very nice. Jack, wake up. Is that a line from Titanic? That's what Tom said.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, it is, but not the same Jack.
Yeah, different Jacks.
See what everybody else said in the comments. I couldn't really see too well. Hang on, I got the keyboard right here.
Yep.
Isn't that a line from Titanic?
Yep, he's Rose. That's the twist. He's Rose. He was Rose the whole time.
Oh wait, hang on. So let's put the screen back for Jill.
Yes.
Oh, I'm hella close.
Saw the actor give a speech in MegaCon. Really?
Oh, the actor. Oh, you mean well, what was his name? Sarandon. Chris Sarandon.
Nick beat me to it by saying that's what she said.
He knew what you were thinking.
Let's go see Big Jack. Okay, that's what she said.
Eileen was saying earlier about the bed. When she remembered sleeping in her bed after watching Nightmare on Elm Street. That's what she was talking about.
Right.
So that guy said awesome.
I know wait, I got to go back to what Eileen said. Hang on one second. I just love this. Hang on. There's my Jack. Your visitation is over.
Yes.
She wants Jack back.
Yeah. You don't, you know what, Eileen? I'm just going to say this. You don't get Jack shit.
You don't get Jack.
Oh, yeah. Jack. Johnny 5. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You know that movie Short Circuit?
I've heard of it. I don't know if I've seen it.
That's
Yeah.
Johnny 5. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait, what did Eileen just say on the bottom? Hang on a second. He needs to come back to his mom.
Nice.
I don't even want to know about that one, Eileen. Oh wait a minute. Wait, was this back when Eileen was 24?
She's gonna jack your Jack.
That's what she said.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, that just sounded bad.
Yeah, and you had to say that on the podcast.
It's too late. We've already said
We're
it.
just quoting the quotes.
Oh man.
23 then.
NC-17. Yep. You just turned this into an NC-17 podcast.
You gotta be old enough for this ride.
No. Like I always say before,
all the parents out there are watching now. They're saying the kids are not allowed to watch my podcast anymore.
Yeah.
No, it's
They
not.
put them to bed.
No, you don't seem to get it. I always have to say it's actually rated G for Gorilla Glue.
Gee.
Again with the inside joke.
Sounds like Shamrock Shake kicked it.
Sure did.
That's why I don't have them.
But the cops, bad boy. I think he's hung out with us too long. What?
Oh,
what the hell? Eileen, how many times have we been on a few shows where it's also been more than 2 hours? You think that's long enough?
Yeah.
Oh, here, wait. That's what she said. Meter.
Yeah, we need to keep a track for it now.
Yeah. Or here, take a shot whenever they said that's what she said joke.
You know what? I got the perfect thing. Hang on, because you can actually do this on any shows. You can add an overlay. Oh wait, I know
a meter counter.
No, I'm sorry, that was the wrong thing. Well, it used to be on this feature. Where the hell did the feature go?
I think they took that off.
It was like another title
overlay.
Oh wait, was it? Yeah, like live with StreamYard. Okay, I guess they don't have it anymore.
They might have changed it.
Yeah, they probably did.
Yeah, StreamYard for they always change things.
Mm-hmm.
I think I meant you used to be innocent. used to be innocent.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know about that, but I think I was the more innocent one than you were, Eileen.
Yeah, man.
For 6 hours.
Yeah.
You have a version, Eileen.
God.
I'm not even going to question that
This
one.
is just going off the rails.
It is going off the rails. We're supposed. How the hell did we end up in this conversation?
Yeah, this is just.
I think it started with Jack.
So, yeah. So, hopefully the Leprechaun Marathon is still going on Sci-Fi Channel. Definitely check them out. But just avoid two Leprechaun movies to avoid: Leprechaun 4 in Space and Leprechaun Origins. Those are both a complete train wreck. And also, now that I think about it, in Leprechaun 4 in Space, the word leprechaun is not even used in that film. Not once. Ever.
Really?
Yeah. They just think of him as an alien.
Yeah. It wouldn't make sense though when you use the lightsaber. Obviously,
Oh
that
my
would that
God.
was obviously an awful parody for Star
Oh,
Wars.
Jesus. Yeah. Aliens, that movie is not.
Nope.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think we're going to end the podcast here. But I want to I want to close this by saying happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. And if you are drinking, please drink responsibly. Want to play anything safe out there.
Unless you're Pickle Tom. Like if you're home, then Pickle Tom will be fine.
Yeah.
If he
You'll
drinks,
be safe.
yeah.
Tom, you'll be okay, man.
Yeah, if he drinks too heavy, I could just say right now, he'll be fine.
Yeah. he'll be cool. He'll be good. Yep. So, anything else you want to say, Nick?
I can't really think of anything else. See, normally, as usual, normally I would have my announcements to give, but because we're doing this on Friday instead of Tuesday, I honestly really have nothing to really announce until,
What are we doing Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Do we want? It's up to you. We could do Tuesday or go to Friday. Because here's the thing: for those who are wondering why we didn't have it Friday instead of Tuesday lately, we've had some of you have had Nick and Jill, you've had scheduling conflicts, which like I just said, this is why I did this on Friday to benefit you guys so that you would have time to come on here because I don't want to put too much on your guys' plate and overwhelm you. I don't want to do that.
Well, and not to mention too, as I mentioned, I do 5 other shows, during the week. Well, I shouldn't say 5 others. I do 4 other shows as well as 5 counting this one. And the fact if I had to do a 6th one, that would start becoming a little bit too much because there's a lot of things I need to get caught up on, especially with my documents for Nick Files. So it's just as of right now, I just can't do a 6th one. So, but also, as far as next week, we're probably going to have to do it next Friday because I have my passages meeting.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Tuesday, you have your meeting.
Because it's the 3rd Tuesday of the month.
Yeah. So be sure to join us again, guys. Same time on Friday, 8:30 Central, where next episode we will finally covering something that we've been wanting to cover for a while. And that is a recent horror film that also has an evil little being, but yeah. And you guys probably know where I'm going with this, right? We're finally covering Megan.
I'm going to get burned out by it, Joanne. See, I'm telling you right now, I am somewhat burned out, but I can handle this. But if I had to do a 6 show, then hell yeah, I'm going to get burned out.
Yeah. So be sure to join us next Friday as we cover Megan. Yeah, I'm really excited for that one. Yeah, I've seen the uncut version now, and I gotta say it's, yeah, they really toned it down a bit.
Yeah. Just one other thing, I actually did this just popped up in my head. This was actually more of something for Jeremy. Of course, as some of you guys probably know, Jeremy has his next surgery this upcoming Monday for his cheek. I know it's not as scary as it was for his eye surgery. I mean, having any type of surgery is definitely scary, but this one, it's not as life-threatening, for lack of a better term.
Right.
But Jeremy, if you're watching, I just want to give a quick shout out. I wish you the best of luck on your surgery. And he won't be coming back on any shows, obviously, for at least he said the next 4 weeks. So good. I just want to wish him luck. So good luck on Monday for you, Jeremy.
Yeah, I wish you the very best, Jeremy. We're all praying for you, man. Oh, here.
Yeah, I
what
mean
does he say?
that. This is Tom's World on the brink of being monetized.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Hey, congratulations, Tom.
That is fantastic.
Hey, I'm happy for you, man.
Great job. Have a beer to congratulate yourself,
I'm friends with the one
or a
behind
heavy
the
whiskey.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah.
All right. So, to wrap this up, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Stay safe out there, and we will be what did you drop this time?
I was just trying to look for the. Oh, right here. I didn't drop it. My Irish flag, of course.
Nice. Yep. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Have a safe night, and we'll see you next Friday as we cover Megan. Have a good night.
All right. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.